today. We're going to the DMV, what do they call it?
Department of Land
Transportation to get our licenses. We start off by doing a test in the morning. It's a written test to answer questions, and we've been studying our workbook to make sure that we pass.
Although exactly. We have 3 chances.
Yeah, we get 3 chances if we don't make it on the first time. So in the morning, that test is for our driver's license, and in the afternoon, I'll be taking a motorcycle test where I think it's just riding a bike. Obstacle course or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. And we're pretty excited to get a driver's license and expand our possibilities for traveling in Thailand.
And I've also heard that sometimes we can show it at different, if there's an entrance fee into different we can pay Thai prices to get into certain places.
Not
all the time, but it's worth showing because you might be able to get a discount.
Exactly. That's what we're up to today, and we're looking forward to telling you our license after. I don't think we get the license right away, but we want to update you on what happened, and maybe we'll be able to even get some footage while it's happening.
Maybe.
So, all right. Well, we'll let you know. All right. So we are at our agent's office right here. It's called Mott Service. If you can't see it. They have served us well, so if you are looking for any visa services in Pattaya, Thailand, we can recommend these guys because they are straightforward, and we'll just give you all the information you need to do it. So,
the street is hopping.
Did they have anything good?
Oh, it looked like fruit with coconut on it.
So this is it's hopping. Everybody's on their way to work around here. They've got some serious cooking going on over there with the smoke billowing out, and tons of scooters. It's a little quieter here than it was just back down the road. But anyway, we're gonna go in here and get this thing going. All right, well, we got a ride to the DLT, and it looks like we're gonna do some kind of video test, but they were able to walk us through and get us all signed in without waiting in line. So now we're sitting in the room waiting for the testing, but it's nice to be able to have expedited through the line and not have to wait and understand a whole lot of things, except they just point at the piece of paper that you have to sign, and then that's it. So pretty good. All right, now we're waiting. We're back and watching the video, and we're waiting to go get our picture taken. So the next step is getting our picture taken. So hopefully I look good. All right, well, that was super easy. We didn't even have to take the written test. We had the book that we've been studying for. Well, we had it for we just studied it for a couple of days, though we had it for like a week.
But I was just saying that I'm pretty sure the reason why we didn't have to take the written test is because our state, the U.S. licenses were still current.
Still valid, yeah.
So I think if they were expired, we would have had to take the written test and a driving test probably. But so now But it was good to know all those things anyway. Yeah.
So the movie that they made us watch before we went out to get our pictures taken for our licenses and do the color test and all that stuff was
reaction.
So they just kept the movie playing, and they took us out, and then they'd take us 10 at a time into a little room where you do the colorblind test, and they just turn the lights on, and you have to tell them what color it is, and then they sit you in a chair with the pedals, and you can see the picture that I took of it, and you just had to push the green light to go, and when the red light came on, you just pushed the brake, and then that was it for that.
I had to do it twice because I wasn't quite quick enough.
And then we got our picture taken, and we sat down, and they brought us our license, and then that was it. And
then the woman, she dropped us off here at a coffee shop just a little ways away from the DLT office, and she'll come back in, I forget how long, in time to take Sean to do his motorcycle driving.
Yeah. And so this is the Astro House Cafe and Garden that we are at, and we're going to go in and get some coffee so I don't get the afternoon nods, and eat some food and see what's up.
All right.
So, all right, see ya. I'll follow him. Okay.
Off he goes. All right, well, going around the track right now. All right. So far, so good. Looks like hasn't fallen yet. Stopped over there. Now he goes through another section. There he is. Going around there. He's coming around here, I think. I think he might be done. All right. All right. Well, is that all? Is he done?
Yeah, we go upstairs. We go upstairs.
All right, well, this is the wrap-up of our experience of getting a driver's license in Thailand. I don't know, what'd you think of it?
I thought it was worth the money to that we paid the agent.
Yeah.
As far as helping us through the process really smoothly and saying, okay, now you go here, and pull you and put you into this line. It just it could definitely be done by yourself without an agent, but paying the agent, I think, helps alleviate a lot of hassle and confusion.
There's basically, you don't have to think about anything.
Right.
All you have to do is go to their office, they drive you there, they do everything that needs to be done. There's a whole health thing that they have to do before you go and check and get it registered with the immigration as well, and they take care of all that. And so when you go there, they just go do each step. They just tell you when you need to go to the table and to either take a picture or sign a piece of paper or go into the testing room, or all the different steps. You just have to just hang out and go. When it came time to do the driving test on the motor scooter, they rented the motor scooter for me, so it was there. She actually walked me through the course and told me everything I had to do. And so when I took the driving part of the motor scooter test, it's like the motor scooter was old and it seemed like the wheels, it was kind of stiff, and it was just kind of not that great of a bike. And so when I got to the going in and out of the slalom, going in and out of the
course.
In and out of the course, yeah. So anyway, going in and out of the course was easy. There's just one stretch where you have to go up on a white, it's like a little raised white line that's about 30 or 40 feet long, and you have to stay on that for the whole thing. And the wheel is just kind of stiff, and I didn't make it. And so I thought I had failed, and I was like, oh no, am I going to have to do this again? And when I got back, the agent was laughing. She's like, oh, she didn't even see you fall off. She was doing something else. And so anyway, so I passed the driving test as well. And then we went in and...
you did have to do the written test.
I did have to do the written test before the driving test. And that was... The book that they gave us had 300 questions and signs that you had to identify. And so when I took the test, there was only 50 questions, none of the signs, and I got 47 out of 50, but I think one I somehow accidentally skipped, and the other two one of the ones that I missed was a question that they had given us in the book, but the answer was not the answer that I had picked. It was like, which one of these is the right way to park? And I picked that one that was in the book, and I guess the question was written in a different way. So I picked the wrong one, and I don't remember what the other one was. Maybe I'd skipped 2 questions going back. Anyway, but I went through it fast. They give you an hour, and I did it in 12 minutes. So, but anyway, I passed with 47 out of 50, and so that was good. And so, yeah, after I took the driving test, we just went back in there, and we went upstairs. I took my picture. They gave me the license, and she paid. She stood in line and paid, whatever the fee was that needed to be paid. So yeah, it was just a no-brainer. You just go in there and then they gave us a ride home afterwards. So it was a good experience. And
so the only test that I ended up having to take, since I wasn't getting any kind of new license for myself and my U.S. license is still current, we both ended up taking the test. It was the colorblind test, or make sure that you're not colorblind, so you can tell the difference between red, yellow, and green lights. And then the reaction test, so you step on the gas pedal, and then when you see red, you step really quickly on the brake pedal.
And it wasn't like in the U.S. where if you thought you were going to go have to take one of those tests, they'd take you by yourself into a room and they do the they test you on it or whatever. This was like they had 10 people basically crammed into a room, and he would go through the lights real quick, and he'd change it 5 times for each person, and you just had to tell which color it was. And then after that, the same 10 people sat in a chair that had basically a gas pedal and a brake pedal, and you had to push the gas pedal for go, and as soon as the red light came on, you had to push the brake pedal, and that was the end of that test.
Right.
And so it was just you get in, boom, boom, done. Yeah, it was kind of it was really easy. It was actually easier than I thought it would be. So yeah, like Tree said, you could if you didn't have the money to do this and get an agent to make it all easy for you, you could easily work your way through it. And there's instructions online, and people tell you what the steps are.
There's plenty of people that do it by themselves, and really, you just have to have the time and patience. And from what I understand, it can take maybe 3. Definitely 2, but sometimes I think 3 visits, separate visits to the department. We had to go twice. The first one was about 10 days ago to make the appointment, and then today for all the tests.
Yeah.
Now, it's not like the department is right around the corner. This is if we were taking a Bolt, it would probably cost, I don't know, maybe 200 or so baht, to get over there. So
probably $6.
Yeah, so it would kind of be a hassle, and So anyway, I think it was worth the expense, and for a bunch of different reasons.
I'd say next time when we have to go back to get it done in 2 years to get our 5-year license, I don't think we'd use an agent. We just go back by ourselves. I think it'd be really easy. And so anyway, so that's our experience getting our driver test.
Now we're official.
Yeah, I got a license. I got 2 licenses, one for a motorbike and one for driving a car. So. And
we'll see if what I think we said earlier in another section, that it's possible to use these licenses for discounted entrance into different attractions in town. So we'll see if that helps.
All right. Right on. Well, thanks for checking us out, and we'll catch you in the next one.